I just walked a very long way to get to here. I was driving to another park and I saw this scene from the road. I found the closest place that I could park and here we are. Sun's out and it's windy and freezing. Spot is super exposed. I like this scene. I might do a 16 by 20 or a 12 by 16. That's always the dilemma, but let me get set up. As you can tell by my easel, it is very windy out here. I tried to set up so that it's angled to like go with the wind, but I need a new easel really bad. 16 by 20, this is an old painting that I started a couple of weeks ago. I don't typically like working on top of old paintings. I just don't. I like working on a fresh canvas, but the scene is awesome and I want to at least attempt it on this 16 by 20, but if it's starting to not do its thing or not go the way that I want it to, I'm going to pull out that 12 by 16 and work on that. Get started. All right, so the block-in is in. Really the main focus was to just get the old painting gone. Now it's time to actually start painting. This painting really reminded me, like I'm trying to find my inner Aldro Hibbard. I think that's how you pronounce his first name, Aldro or Aldro, I don't know. But a day like today, it's exactly who I'm thinking about, who I'm trying to channel. So far, it's been a really good experience. There gets to a point in the painting where you start to look at the painting more than you actually look at the scene. Like I still look at the scene every third brushstroke or something, you know, I'm always looking at the scene. And it just gets to a point where the painting kind of takes a life of its own and you're using the scene as inspiration to complete the painting. So when I first started, I'm looking directly at the scene, that's all I'm looking at. But then as I work on it more and more, 3/4 of the way through it maybe, where you just start to look at the painting and ask yourself, what does the painting need? And even if it doesn't align with what you see, taking inspiration from it, a step back, and and I ask myself, what does it need? Does it read from a distance? Anyway, yeah, those are just my thoughts. So let me get back to it and finish this up. As you can tell, I ended up going with the 16 by 20. And I like working bigger, which is funny because a couple years ago, this was huge for me working outside. Now this is just like a regular medium sized canvas, which is 16 by 20. But I'm enjoying going larger a lot lately. Especially with the snow scenes, you can just get more brushwork into it, more like deliberate brushwork. And you can use really big brushes. It's just a lot more fun to work larger, at least outside. It ends up having a better surface quality, and for me the surface quality is like, I really want to have good surface quality, good thick paint, good thin paint. I want to have that nice variation. But these front lit snow scene paintings where you can get these nice blues in there, it's just really nice to do, and it's a lot of fun. Great spot. I did a workshop here a year ago, a couple years ago maybe. I did a workshop here in the spring. It's on the other side of the river. So today when I was driving by and saw this, I was like, I have to stop and paint it. So I'm glad I did. I have a really long walk back along the road. So if you guys are enjoying this, you guys can check them out on my website, which is in the link below. Also my newsletter. You guys are awesome. We're building more and more people. Literally every day there's more and more subscribers. So I love it. It makes me happy and it makes this feel just that much more worth it. Because I've been doing these for years and I finally decided to make the jump and do the YouTube video just because I watch a lot of the artists on YouTube, and it's awesome that you guys are like reassuring me for doing that. Keep them coming. The likes, the comments, I read every single one, I try to respond to every single one. I appreciate everything. Like, subscribe, share, all of that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one.